by our church bulletin yesterday, Dennis Caplicki has passed away. So I was wondering if we should advertise for you a town attorney. I don't know who this guy is, but if he came from the altar, it has to be the truth. Dennis, you're not dead, but somebody give me back the dollar.
I want his wallet. Don't see his wallet.
He's collecting money for flowers. Yeah, dollars?
No.
We're going to send $30, so...
His next bill is going to his estate as soon as we ordered it. Because
that's already been there. That's already
Probably your post not on anyway, but you would believe the phone calls. I discussed it with a couple of board members yesterday. Apparently, it did appear in your church bulletin, but there were a few people today who were almost visibly shaken when they saw me. I remain nameless because one of them was trying to get a hold of some of my high school friends. He still lives in the area. He's a local village resident. And he was like, oh my God, I don't dare call the house, but he was trying to alert everybody else. And they were going to get together and go see my wife, which would have been interesting.
Know what the source of the problem is?
I suspect, well, I know what it is. We were very fortunate years ago to have a healthcare worker who was of Slovakian descent. And she was very religious. In fact, she was just, a special place in heaven for her. If you can imagine this, she used to wheel my mother from Green Street up to St. John's twice a week for Mass, because my mother was paralyzed. Right. And this unfortunately, this wheelchair was not mechanized or motorized.
Right.
So, I mean, she was just a lovely woman. And she's since retired, and I think she still has a real fondness for the family. She was very religious, very active at St. John's. And I have a feeling, as with the anniversary of my mother's death, which was August 31st, she may have sent in a contribution, a request, and somehow, some way, they're like, well, it's got to be done. Maybe you couldn't read the writing, the phraseology. Who knows? But it's there. I mean, George pointed it out to me. He brought me the bulletin this morning.
This reminds me of I have a friend.
Well, I read in church. I actually said a prayer for you.
My brother was shaken. My brother was shaken. And like with all families, not for publication, they're like, this. One of the major comments, our family is so dysfunctional. Well, of course we wouldn't know. The last person to know. I was getting ready for the jet game. At the barbecue, the picnic.
They were looking for the suicide note. What the hell did he say?
I know,
Based on all of that, I guess since this is our only meeting this week, I ought to have privilege of the floor for anybody who'd like to say anything, who'd like to participate.
Good that Dennis is still with us.
I was hoping I owed him money.
Do I owe Dennis any money?
Oh, no.
Well, that's who was calling. He owed money too.
Okay, well, based on that.